It's Wednesday night and I have an update for you on my mystery knit along MusiKAL shawl. I've knit the Stephen West mystery shawl for the past 6 years and I love it every year. Normally I modify the shawls a lot, but this year I promised myself none of that, lower the stress level. But instead of modifying it, I'm knitting it all in mohair held single. These are my colors. It's inspired by a winter coat of mine, and the idea is that by the end of it, I will have a beautiful, fluffy shawl that I can wear all winter with my favorite winter coat, which is green. And the reveal incoming. Here it is. Clue 3 was a ton of knitting. You can see how much fabric was added to the shawl this week. I've been knitting at this non-stop all week. I'm shocked that I managed to keep up and very excited. The border drops tomorrow, so I'm really looking forward to seeing where this ends, how it ends. I think clues 1 and 2 look almost like a completely different shawl from clue 3, and I'm hopeful that the border will bring it all together. I wasn't too sure about clue 3 when I first saw the video and looked at all of the images from the testers, but I knew that I loved knitting modular garters, so I decided just to go for it. And then by the end of knitting it, I liked how it looked. And the opposite thing happened with the second section of clue 3, which is that I know I don't really enjoy knitting this sort of texture, but I love the way it looks. So all in all, I have a shawl that I'm pretty happy with. It's definitely a really interesting design. It looks sort of like a bunch of shawls that got thrown together and all merged. But, you know, when it's wrapped around your neck, I think it's gonna be great. I talk a little bit more about it in my most recent knitting podcast at the end. So if you want to hear more of my thoughts on this and about the knitting process, you can check that out. And you can bet that the first thing that I do tomorrow morning is check out what the last clue looks like and get going on knitting the border. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you're knitting it and if you're enjoying it so far. I know clue 3 was pretty divisive, so I'd love to know what you think. Thanks so much. Bye.